All right, welcome back. Long time no see again. So in this video, I will go over my Bitcoin long, which I took at 56k. I mean, I went in at 56k, and I'm expecting a target of at least 76k, or possibly a breach of 78. Now, why? Well, when market dipped below this level, so this is the level I'm talking about. So when the market dipped below this level, a lot of people were saying that this is a range breakdown. And yeah, rightfully so. But I expected this to be a deviation because since we were coming off of an uptrend, any range off of coming off of an uptrend has to be, or can highly likely be an accumulation range. So I went in with that assumption, and I bought that low with my stop below that level, expecting it to not get taken, which it didn't get taken. I was in drawdown for quite a bit of time, and then now it's went up quite nicely. It's into its FTA, first trouble area. I expect that to get breached very very quickly, and the market to move somewhere in the middle of the range, chop for a bit, maybe pull back, and then move to the range high. Possibly go for a breakout, go for either a deviation, come back in, or go for a complete range breakout. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the trade. It's completely a logic based trade. So we are going from a range low deviation to a range high deviation or a range high breakout, any of which that comes into play at that point in time. Apart from that, what else do we have on this trade? So one thing I would like for you to see is this. So a lot of people were sort of had this level marked. I have this level marked too, and they were like, okay, fine. Now the market's come above this level. It's cleanly established itself above, should not go below there. That was a deviation. The market should not go up. It didn't do that. Sorry, it didn't do that. Went back inside, dipped below this level. At that point, a lot of people started calling this a deviation. In my opinion, that was a bit too far stretched because if that's the deviation, then this has to be your range high, then this has to be your range low. And I cannot see Bitcoin going back to 28k. Not impossible, but at the same time, I do not expect the market to go back to 28k. That was it. That was the bottom. Highly likely that that was the bottom for me, at least. So now I expect the market to go to the range high, right? So we go from range low to the range high, deviate that, either go for a break or come back and continue in this range for at least up until 2025. Okay, it's going to be a long range if that happens. So that's it for the Bitcoin trade. I don't think there's anything else. I didn't go long on Ethereum, even though I had reasons. Right, the market had come into a quite a nice support level. It had taken on that key low, and Ethereum, to be honest, has given better returns as compared to Bitcoin. But I just couldn't go long on Ethereum. I didn't see a long here, so I didn't go long. Okay. So with these trades out of the way, where have I taken this trade? So I've taken this trade on two of my prop firms. So this one is Crypto Fund Trader, and I recently started trading for 5%ers. So this one is 5%ers. I'll show you the position once the target gets hit, not right now. Okay. Yeah. So moving on to the usual stuff. So if you were just here for the Bitcoin long, that's it. I have given out the play. I couldn't make a video on it earlier because I was lazy. Okay, I just didn't want to make a video on it. That's fine. But that's what I expect from the market. So, in my opinion, any pullback into this region, 59k region, is a buy now. Expecting this stop at 54k to hold. You can have your target at 72k or 76, whatever fits your range risk profile. Mm, Moving on. Now, this is Euro USD. FX currencies have been a bit of a pain to trade, except for one, AUDUSD. So we'll only go over AUDUSD. Okay. Because I have been trying to trade AUDUSD. I have taken, I think, 2 trades on AUDUSD in the past 3 weeks. I think that's a lot for a currency that has pretty much just ranged. So that was a breakout. So market got compressed quite a bit. That was a breakout and riled it off. the trade I was trying last week was this. So the market, so this is the last week's high, last to last week's high. Market had a clean break and hold about there. I was not convinced. Market started bleeding down. We had lower highs and lower lows. Then we had a sudden change of heart. We have a high, 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 low, high, high. Okay. To confirm that off, we had another high, high, sort of. And then the market rallied off. Never really gave an entry. I had my entry there. Never really gave an entry. That's fine. So what are we expecting this market to do today? This week? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I really haven't marked my levels. But if there's one thing I expect this market to do is some kind of an expansion. Because I feel that odd is most likely heading up there. So that's a very clean area of resistance for odd. So I expect this market to move towards the 618 or get above the yearly open. This is the yearly open for odd. If the market gets back above there, I think a lot of momentum shift is going to take place. So that means volatility might come in, which is good for the market. Yeah, for the bigger players, for the smaller players, everybody. Volatility is good for everyone. So I do expect the market to move just above the yearly open. So let's see what happens. Apart from that, do I have a say on anything else? I don't think so. I am not going over currencies. I'm done with them. Gold is something that has, so yeah, so that was my long idea on gold last week. I wanted a entry in there, and my target was last week's high. Market went way above that, and even this week it looks quite bullish. But hold on for a second. If you look closely, we are now into the high time frame resistance. So there's one resistance there, and then there is this order block which is being used as a support for gold. Now, I would consider this resistance to be quite valid because this is a very nice SR level, and it has been quite clearly breached by the market. Any long in here is quite a risky business, but I think at the same time it's justified. It is quite justified. So if the market prints a long in there, I would definitely go for it, and looks like it is going to do it. So this is my last week's high. As usual, what we do, any break and hold above that, and we are going for a pullback buy there. Expect the 1.2x level to get hit, right? And we would expect not this to hold, but this breakout candle to hold. So the gold long would look like, gold long would probably look like this. 1.2x extension in there. Okay. 3-hour trade could be a 2.5, could be a 3.5, depends upon how the market prints the candles. Okay. So that's about it for gold. Nothing on silver. By the way, on silver, I don't know if you remember, but we love trading this pattern on silver. So we really like to trade this Tokyo low sweep, high broken, tested the level, market moves up. From I guess the past month or a month and a half, the strategy wasn't really working, right? We were not getting Tokyo sweeps. So the market was holding on to the Tokyo low or the Tokyo high, whatever may be the case. It really started to sort of show up last week, right? Somewhere in there. Look at that. The Tokyo low sweep, high broken, low sweep, high broken, obviously. This one was a real trigger. This one. You can see that. Tokyo low sweep, high broken, big pullback, and the market rallies off. So that's what we are looking for. So we're looking for a Tokyo low sweep from the previous week, and then we look to enter on a Monday. In this case, it was a bit, I would say, disoriented. So I would expect a Tokyo low sweep on either Thursday and Friday, and expect to go at it or go long off of it on a Monday, right? Monday happens, market just rallies off. Okay. It does give you an opportunity to enter there. That's a Tokyo low sweep, high broken, and the market rallies off of that as well. So yes, that was possible, but you can see that the strategy is now working. So we can rely on Tokyo low sweep, which we have one now. So we have a Tokyo low sweep there. If the high gets broken, I think it is already being broken, then we would look for a long, okay? Because we already have a Tokyo low sweep there, high broken. So we look to target that high. If you bring it down to M30, you'll be clearly able to see that we have a Tokyo low sweep very clean, and we are about to have a break in market structure. So both gold and silver, I am long oriented. Apologies if I am trying to speed run things and not going the sort of conventional way of going over one asset, one thing at a time. I'm just really speed running through things, okay? Because the videos get too long and then nobody really watches them towards the end, which is fine, not a problem, but I do want to increase my watch time. Not the total watch time, but the watch time of a particular video. Indices, I don't really care. Except for DAX. Yes, DAX I might try to look for a trade. But S&P and NAS, I think I do not have a entry setup for this kind of a price action in where there are absolutely no pullbacks. And even if there are pullbacks, there is literally no confirmation of the market move that the market's going to go up and start a new rally. So not being able to trade these two markets sucks, but I think it's okay. We've got crypto, we've got gold, and we've got AUDUSD. So we've got about 4 or 5 different assets that we can play with. Good enough. Good enough. So that's it. I majorly wanted to discuss the Bitcoin long. Apart from that, I really had nothing to say. Silver and gold, expecting them to go long as well, expecting to go long on them as well. Oil, we've pretty much stopped trading oil. The price action doesn't suit our trading style. Okay. It is extremely price action oriented, and the time frame is just all over the place. So I have just given up trading oil. So that's it. If you have any comments about the BTC long, do let me know. Thank you.